Welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons and Dragons podcast. It's Mickle and everyone else.
Mickle and the guys.
We're the Accidental Adventures, and we're feeling oh so accidental right now because we made an oopsie somewhere. Now big bad guys.
Nah, we didn't. No.
Someone did.
Kidding.
But
we did.
Jackie, that is the most appropriate use of that image ever.
The picture of a cat looking kind of scared and concerned, but also a little overstimulated.
Which also, for the listener, is a picture of my cat after having a little too much catnip, zooted out of her mind, staring through dimensions. That's what that picture is.
That's good. I had a letter question that I think is pretty relevant. Okay.
Get them, bro.
Your character were kind of citrus. What would it be?
All right.
What?
Okay.
If it was a citrus, what would it be?
All right. What does
Come up with one better, I dare you.
A
one
citrus better. It is, I suppose.
I know Rose. I know Rose.
I know mine.
Ro would be a grape lime soda. Made with real sugar, not
no,
corn
syrup. A real citrus.
Lime, but with grape and fizz.
The fizz isn't citrus.
Who's the DM NPC?
I don't know.
To this mess of a question. All right, Thespis.
Ooh. I'm sorry, Zach. Are you disappointed in my citrus question?
No, it's like the kind of chaos and nonsense we thrive on.
Citrus?
No, it's fine.
I probably should have done the Vark.
Yeah, but here we are.
But here we are.
We already did the Vark.
Because we already did the Vark.
Jackie. What citrus would Thespis be?
Well, he doesn't get to go first.
Okay. Who's going?
He went.
I love the moments where
a grape lime soda.
Okay. I'd be a grapefruit. I'd be a grapefruit because you never know what you're gonna get.
That's a solid answer for grape.
Don't you kind of always know what you're gonna get with a grapefruit? Like it's always gonna taste like a grapefruit.
No.
Unless you accidentally buy an orange, which I have done before.
And she's being vulnerable, listener. She's being vulnerable, and we're gonna respect that. Okay, fair enough. I can feel that. Grebe garb.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Because it's sour and a little like inaccessible, but it's good if you mix it with other things, and it can make a really good tea.
Big agree, Abby.
It can be really like soothing and cool and like refreshing, but you have to like work with it a little bit.
Now I want dandelion tea. Now I want dandelion wine. When Landon told us that Melanie made that, I was like, oh, I want to try that. But
my favorite thing
I feel like it'd make me sneeze.
All right.
One of my favorite things, you just chop up like a whole lemon and stuff it into the teapot, and then mince up a lot of ginger and put some honey in, and it is so good. It's so delicious.
That sounds good. Did Craig already go?
Vegans make honey out of dandelions. That's a true thing. That's a true fact. I'm serious. Don't laugh at me.
It's not that the things you say about vegans aren't meaningful. It's just that it's hard to not have it be part of the joke at this point. You know? Like, it's meaningful stuff you're saying. It's just based on where we're at and all of it.
I thought he walked away because he was trying to like
I'm not gonna hear it.
Well, he was next.
I need to do something for the cat. Okay.
He's doing something for the cats.
Let's see. For Thespis,
I feel like he would be an orange.
I was thinking that, but then I thought, I don't know. I feel like that's too. Okay.
Is that
I feel like that's a little
toilet?
too. Yep.
Yeah.
That's not vegan, by the way, if you didn't know. That's just a little too.
Bacon in the toilet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, listener. They're playing with emojis in the chat. If you hear something and you're like, I don't understand it, that's why.
We're sorry.
Micah messaged who poops bacon. This guy. But I ate bacon today, so I'll poop bacon later. That got Micah. She's clap silent laughing, slapping her face. Okay. Thespis would be. I think Thespis would be guava. Because
I didn't know that was a.
I don't think that's a citrus, is it?
if it's not, back off. I'm trying desperately to answer this out of pocket question. He would be a citrus guava. Because it's a citrus kind. It's like a guava but citrus, and that
Like
would
the
be
grape
because
lime. It's a lime. It's a
Yes.
lime. It's a lime, but it's a little grapey.
yeah.
So it's roe.
I do not like the phrase a little grapey, but moving on. Because guava, like, it's a bit of an acquired taste for a lot of people, and depending on the guava you get, it could be really good and really bad. Because he was a fruit salesman. And it took a long time for the party to appreciate him, and he kind of had to ripen a little bit as a soul before he could be pleasant to the taste. And I don't care that it's not a citrus. I'm trying.
I looked it up, yeah.
This is really
Y'all
bold
don't know
energy
how much
before this
joy
session.
I just got from making y'all have to answer what kind of citrus in your character.
Yeah, it was some nonsense. But honestly, I made you guys say the word Kurftanantalamulov, but did it a couple times, so that's only fair. We're just getting even with each other.
Did we figure out what citrus Craig was?
A
Yeah, it was-
grapefruit.
Okay.
But if guava's not citrus enough for you, Thespis would be fish soda. Are we ready to get going?
No!
Yeah, let's go.
Hmm.
I believe in us.
Interestingly, fish soda is vegan and made with
No,
real
it's
fish.
not. That's not vegan then.
So they're
So,
vegan
but
fish.
you know what it is?
She
Some
acts
the
like she's
vegans
vegan.
kind of argue about it because it is made with their pee, so they kind of argue as to whether or not it's actually vegan.
This is taking me back to. Do you remember the is pee vegan discussion we had that one time?
We talk about pee way too much on this podcast. That's the only
Yeah.
reason we're still a sorta Dungeons and Dragons podcast. It's like
Yeah.
80% D&D, 20% piss.
Guys, there are so many good
You know,
shirt
that
ideas
kinda
coming
defines
out
our
of
day,
this
too.
sessions today. Barely D&D,
80%.
80% D&D, 20% piss. That's just
That's
that's good.
The new Instagram bio.
Becky, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. You can get that.
I
Okay.
typed in pee in the emojis and that
Listen,
came
Jackie
up.
just said like a piss emoji. Like it's just a stream.
And the emoji's just a lot of piss. And here's the worst thing.
Micah put Zach underneath it, and so it's
Here's the-
peeing on Zach.
Here's the worst thing, listener. If you're thinking to yourself, a piss emoji, could you really make it clear that an image just of yellow fluid is piss without anything else in the picture? And here's the thing. Here's the terrible news I have for you, listener. Yes, it is
It's
clearly
so
piss. And I
gross.
can't even explain to you why it
So
is, but it
gross.
is.
That's so disgusting.
Anywho, are we ready to have a session very
No.
different than this moment?
Yes.
Because I do ask of you all to participate in this tone.
In this
Ugh.
tone?
In this tone.
In this
Obviously,
economy?
I mean in the tone of the session rather than this moment.
Participate
If I
on
meant
my
the tone of this
list.
moment, I would say in piss tone, and that would be different. But in the tone of the session. See, like that moment right there, I made Abby laugh so hard she roared laughing and tilted her head back and laughed with her head tilted back for 2 seconds. The listener, she's doing it again, and the listener got none of it. But that's fine. Okay. Abby, I promise not to make one mention of piss in the speech at your wedding. That is my promise to you.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll leave that to Micah. But no taking nerds. This is a level 16 adventure. The date is 3488 PB. CB call the 13th. Ammech, Ammech. Okay, gotta prepare myself for this mentally. All right. Last episode was episode 173 of the Accidental Adventures, A Breath. This is episode 174, Before the Fall. Whew. All right. Remember that you can adjust the music on the left if you want more or less. Greta,
Yes.
you have just been told, and Craig is still hearing Old Common. Greta, you have just been told she was the fifth blade. The veil is torn. And the words have just been said and are echoing in your ears as hairs stand up on your body and your stomach turns, having heard those three things. He is coming.
Yeah. Greta, like, I feel like her mind is just like absolutely blank. But she knows like what she needs to do and what she should do. And I think normally where she's like can be a little indecisive and a little unsure, I think it's just like crystal clear what she needs to do. And even even if it's the wrong choice and it might be the wrong choice later, in this moment she's like, I have to
An urgency finds her.
Yes, yeah. So, and I feel like Greta is almost like more, she finds like a peace and a familiarity in panic and like comfort. This is like her zone. Like she's been here, like this is
She's
like familiar.
lived here.
Yes, for like long periods of time. So she just holds out her hand for Craig and she says, Craig the stone, in common.
He hands it over.
Okay. I grasp it, and she has like one hand on like the back of like Shista's head, and she's just like holding Shista, but she reaches out to Alondra and like says, she says, wake up. Shista she's here in her old form. The Maker brought her back. She says the veil is torn. We have to go.
You hear what sounds like a sharp sort of like startled, even snorted inhalation, like a What, Greta? What did you say?
She says, the Maker restored Shista.
What do you slow down? What do you mean, Greta?
The Maker restored Shista. We're bringing her back now. She
Greta, that's
says
not
that
possible.
Listen.
Exhausted.
She said the veil is torn. Call
What?
Thor's
What?
Well. Call. We'll be there soon. And she disconnects.
You let
and
the
then-
connection go, and then a voice pierces your mind a moment later and says, What do you mean? What do you mean the veil is torn?
I look to Shista and I say, who was it?
In Old Common?
Yes.
She's pulled her knees to her chest. She has no clothing. She's like starting to shiver a little bit. It's not cold, but it's not warm. And parts of this landscape are very warm, but this area is cool. And she but it's hard to tell if she's shaking. She seems more like she's shaking from terror. She pulls her knees to her chest. She looks like late middle-aged. She has rather common features. And lines on her brow as though someone who spent a fair amount of her life in deep thought. and warm-looking eyes, though in this moment they look gripped by fear, and a tiny little like scar just kind of back far on the edge of her jaw, a small one, and she pulls her knees to her chest and shakes. She just looks up at you and she says, "The Herald, Savina.
Okay.
The vessel has been sacrificed."
Greta nods and she just says to her, "I understand. We're gonna help."
Craig.
She turns.
A lady's there? I mean, you're not dumb. You've put together this is Shista, has been physically reconstituted. She has said something to Greta in a language you don't understand. Greta's responded, and then Greta picked up the sending stone, or asked for the sending stone, and spoke into it. And you heard Greta say the words for the first time. The veil is torn. He is coming. For the first time you heard those words, Craig.
Yeah.
And Greta, you have this response.
Greta turns to Craig and she says, help me get her on the broom. We have to get back to the group."
Did you say she was close?
She's
not.
Also, Micah, you sound
Do I
very
have
distant
anything?
and far now. You're a little hard to hear at the moment, Micah. I'm not sure why. But
Do I have anything?
there you go.
Do I have a cape or anything?
Thanks to the artwork, you have a big cape, and you can unclasp it from your armor with some effort.
Thanks to the
And
artwork.
She can wrap herself in that, and you do. She clothes herself. It's enough. It's enough. Because it is a cape made for a dwarf, but it's flowing and thick and large. Yeah.
I need to bring her back to camp.
And
Hey.
comfort. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's able to clothe herself with it.
Okay.
Okay.
And in her
We need to go back.
incredibly stunned and shocked state, that small layer, that small shield against the environment around her seems to be doing her some good as her shaking reduces a little.
Can we fit on Greta's broom or no?
I'm looking. I don't see a maximum.
I will say the three of you will just barely fit, though it might be
Okay.
quite
See, it
a
was a-
reduced speed.
It was
I'll
a
say your
good
speed
idea,
is
wasn't
half.
there?
Yes. Yeah.
The speed is
actually.
high.
I will be in the back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we get on the broom and we're flying. I'm gonna call Nifty.
Wait, did you answer Alondra?
No.
Oh.
So
She's deep in the role play, girl. Let her do it.
No, I was asking.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
we're gonna. I'm gonna call Nifty, and I'm just
Greta,
gonna
you
call
pull
it
out the
Nifty.
stone. It feels heavy in your hand.
Yeah.
As you make this call.
Nifty, and I just call out.
What? Grebes? What are you
Are you
doing?
sitting-
Like,
Are you sitting down?
no? Am I sitting down?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah. Do I
You hear some,
remember
like,
if there was a name that Shista had before she was?
Shista. Shista was
Okay.
always her name.
It was always just
Okay.
Yeah.
sure it
he
wasn't
goes,
Brittany.
I had to put some items down, but I'm sitting just on the floor. It's dirty, but it's fine.
The maker arose Shista. She's with us now.
What?
Killed her first.
What do you mean, Greta?
We killed her. Undead Shista. And
Yeah.
tonight he's
You defeated
She-
the Lich Queen.
but the maker brought her back.
What do you mean?
I mean,
She was a lich.
she's with us.
You can't undo lichdom.
The maker can.
She's alive?
Yeah.
Matthews.
I don't know what to do with that.
Well, I just wanted to. DM, what? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel bad because these are insane moments I'm throwing at you all. Like, I don't know what you would do with this either.
Yeah. Do I know what languages he knows?
No.
He's a human, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say. I just thought I wanted you to know. We're on our way back to the group, and I can talk to you later. You don't have to do anything with it right now. You don't have to do anything with it ever. I just wanted you to know. I would want to know.
Okay. Okay.
Please call if you need anything.
Okay.
Okay.
You disconnect, Greta.
Mm-hmm.
Did Shista react any to that one-sided from Greta?
Shista was blinking heavily,
mind?
and
I
you're
thought you had to
sending
speak
it
out
to
loud.
talk. Yeah, you have to talk. You have to talk out loud. As you were going, Shista's with you all. She doesn't seem particularly like she's aware. She's coherent, but holding on to you and the broom seems to be about all she can do at the moment. Not sure exactly how much is landing with her at the moment. She's in a delicate and somewhat unfathomable space at the moment.
As
To you
anyone would be.
Can I use divine sense
Yeah.
to she's good or bad right now?
Absolutely, Craig. Absolutely. As you all are gliding at a pace through the air, not too fast, but at a pace, the landscape
It should be 20.
moving below you rather rapidly. Craig, you focus and you like with a hand that's wrapped around Shista and your thighs tightly gripping the broom, pressing the metal in your armor together. You reach a hand up over into your cloak and you get it down into your armor and you squeeze your symbol. And as you feel the sense emanate outward from you, invisible to anyone else, you sense nothing. She is fully human again. Because divine sense is not a magical read the world. It has very specific capabilities. And you sense no fiend, undead, aberration, fae, or astral being. So, yeah.
That's promising.
You are in the presence of a human.
She is a human? Like
She's a human. Straight up
like not-
human.
Okay.
Vanilla bean, bluebell, Hume.
She got a Starbucks in her hand and a pumpkin spice latte, like.
So, DM, we're traveling at I believe it's 10 miles an hour. No, 20.
20.
How long
yeah.
until we get
20.
there?
About twice as long, maybe like 16 minutes.
Okay,
guys are
16
gliding.
minutes.
Is Alondra waking anyone up, or is Rose
You have
still
not been
asleep?
awoken, Ro.
Okay.
You're sleeping.
Okay,
Everything's
I guess
fine. No veil has been
I'll
broken in my
call-
dreams.
As you all
Alondra back.
are moving across the landscape.
Okay.
Greta,
Oh
with the highest passive perception,
god.
could you make a perception check for me?
Crap, this is his land.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. I did not think about that.
You didn't think
Zach,
about
don't throw up. Don't throw up.
I'm locked in.
I got a 13.
All right.
Mm.
The trio glides forward. What were you saying about calling Alondra, Greta?
Yeah, I'm gonna call her again, and I'm just gonna say, like, we're on our way.
There's no response.
There's no response? Okay.
You all glide.
Yeah.
Tension building. Greta and Craig, as you ride, this is in the small hours of the morning, minutes after the ruined body, the nothing left behind the Lich Queen, was knitted together by Yechala back into a living form, dead centuries, an impossibility in the divine cosmos of the spectrum. You've witnessed a miracle. Day after, facing one of the darkest harrows in this world. On the eve of the sacrifice of many of this world's most capable, who gave their lives to make this moment a possibility. And in this ride back, in the silence, it begins to sink in. It starts to connect. It was a distraction, meant to pull these forces here. Again, a Veil Blade was summoned. Again, a sacrifice was misdirected. As it was with Emperor Asgon, as it was with Ukwe, whoever she was, as it was with someone thousands of years ago, and on until 5. The veil's torn. This isn't something you have context for. The veil isn't something you think about. It's nothing you can see. I mean, you've thought on it. Having learned of it, you spent quite some time, especially you, Greta, arcanely considering it. But it's nothing to you. But that moment, that sense that this world has worn an armor for 3,500 years, and it's gone. Craig, as you ride, you think of old. You think of the fear that's been building. He was right. And most of all, those 3 words move again and again in your mind. He is coming. Everything you've done was for this. Everything you've done was to stop this. As you all glide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead. I had a roleplay question.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just Greta, I think she's facing all of this, and I'm wondering if she can feel it in her body at all, because I imagine her she has no
Greta?
frame of reference. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a feeling you're not at all unfamiliar with. Craig, you feel it too. You're arcanely touched. At least magically so, divinely, but you have this preternatural awareness. Like being in the woods at night. A wood you've walked 100 times before, but one evening feeling unsettled. No stimuli to make you, or no stimulus to make you think there would be something, but this sense, that hormonal signal that something is wrong. And you've had this feeling, you all, in your time together, in the almost 3 years you've been traveling with this party, because that's how we're treating it in canon. You've felt this hundreds of times now, from all sorts of evils, but this, it feels shallower. There's no immediate danger, but it feels so much wider. As if in this moment, all the world, as if the sky stretching end to end, is a dark forest you're walking in. And something's in that forest now. And you just feel it. An unease. A presence. And the broom moves forward. The broom of the dusk witch gliding over the landscape. And finally in the distance you see a small purple dome. Faintly, weakly emanating light. Its light catching on the side of a great gold dragon sitting upright. As you approach, the dragon is no longer resting, looking out at the shadows. She sits upright and erect, her eyes watching you all, like burning points of light in the night. She can feel it too. Standing 40 or 50 feet away, staring at you all as you arrive. It's a tall elven woman with black hair and pale skin in torn and bloodied robes, as Alondra looks up at you all, motionless, staring, and you all land and dismount.
Yeah.
From between the two of you, Shitha stands.
This is crazy. I help Shista off the
broom slightly displaces with each of your dismounts, but still returns to floating. And as you walk, it kind of glides near you. And Shista is shuddering and afraid. And Alondra has gone stone still. Shista looks around before seeming to fixate on Alondra. As if for a moment she can fathom something, as if for a moment she's not like a face of recognition or of relief, but of like getting pointed on something. As if for one moment this terror she's in is interrupted. And for the first time in Common, well, it's a name, so maybe she's still speaking Old Common, but she just says, Alondra. And Alondra's maybe 30 feet away, just stock still staring. Her mouth very slightly agape. And Shista repeats, Alondra. Alondra's standing, but she's like shaking a little bit, or like swaying very softly, as if she's not stable where she stands.
I try and guide Shista. Every time I say her name, like I help her off the broom, I try and guide her. It's like absolutely bananas. Like to hear that coming out of my mouth. But I like...
We're just pals now.
it's crazy. But I kind of guide her towards Alondra.
As you lead her by the hand, your arm up over your shoulder, the human taller than you, you lead her toward Alondra. You lead them to about 10 feet. And as just this pace slows, finally as you get close enough, Alondra takes a single wavering step back into the stone. And she actually like falters a little bit, like she's gonna fall over. Her hands instinctually lift to either side just slightly to waver and balance her, and then she lowers them. And she's just standing with her mouth slightly agape. With like, she's even paler than she usually is. She's a very white woman, but her skin is flush. Like she's seen a ghost.
I'm gonna walk up.
Yeah.
Alondra, I was given visions that led me back by my maker, the maker. And
She looks at you kind of confused.
and there was a point where he brought me back from bone. And he asked me to do that. And he brought her back in mercy.
You'll make the veil.
Yeah.
And she looks up at Shista and she says, Shista.
Yeah.
And Shista kind of stands still looking a little confused. The dragon is like watching, just stone still, scanning back and forth between each of them. And if a dragon could look worried, she her brow furrows and she keeps looking up at the sky, at the stars. And Shista, in a common that seems like forced, a little unpracticed, says, the veil. He is coming. And there's this, as the gold dragon stands all the way up and her wings unfurl, and she just looks up at the sky, and all of you are awoken. Those of you who can wake. Thespis is out. Boz is out. The Dragonborn Paladin is out. Like, only a handful of people wake up, but many people are in like half a coma, trying to recover from the physical trauma of the day before. But Tello wakes up with a start and unarmored, instinctually, his crossbow isn't even loaded, but he lifts it and points it before looking startled. And
is it safe to say I make eye contact with Tello first thing, because I feel like we're in the tiny hut, and then
you two both look at each other and look back and forth. You look up at all of you instinctually look at the dragon first, this great immense creature, before remembering yes, ally. And then you look back and you can see the dragon looking in terror, and you look over at Alondra, Wavering, Craig, and Greta, and someone. You're all there. And Shista just repeats, he is coming. And Alondra wavers on a foot, and she stumbles and falls back into the stone on her butt. I mean, she punched her tailbone into the ground, but she shocked. She puts her hands down next to her on the stone and just.
When she does that, Ro runs out of the leaves the people in the bubble and
Tello
runs
kind
out
of stands
Gretta.
up. He he knocks a bolt but doesn't load it yet. He doesn't cock it. He loads it, and
Ro has one of her loots in her hand.
He just looks around. He looks up at the dragon, kind of questioningly, but the dragon has quit looking at all of you. She's just looking up at the sky. And Ro, you rush over to Alondra. And as you get over to her and put a hand on her, she's very softly shaking. And she just looks up at you and she says, he can't be.
I look to Gretta.
Go ahead, Craig.
This is Shista, but her original form. The maker.
Tello looks up and startled. Paulo puts a hand on a mace.
Her original form, before the lichness and stuff. She's just human. I checked. We're good. Except we're not.
What do you mean? The veil?
Just it was a distraction.
Shista's shaking, and she looks down at her own hands for the first time and watches her fingers flex. As if for the first time she was able to kind of hear what you all said. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I say it. Shista was a distraction. Savina was the last. The last
Sister.
veil. Or the last blade.
Has
Ro,
when?
the last
How?
blade.
What?
You comprehend for a moment. The veil is torn. And one more time, Alondra mutters, he can't be coming. This can't have all been for nothing. And all of you feel this unease. All of you feel this disquiet. Can I get a perception check again
Yeah.
from all of you?
Oh, got it.
I got a 9.
I got a
9?
31.
Greta, you're absorbed in all of this. Everyone is absorbed. But Ro, actually, I'm going to go with a different song. Ro, you're the no, dang it. I've ruined my own tone. That's fine. I did want this one first, then we'll go to this one. Ro, where your stomach turns, you just kind of look up. You don't know what makes you do it. You couldn't explain it, but you just, that feeling, that presence, you just look up at the stars. All of those beautiful stars. And one of those brilliant white points in the sky. One of those celestial promises that black void is more than an ocean of everything you don't know. Just blinks out.
Oh.
Everyone's still quietly talking, trying to make sense of all this. You hear vaguely off to the side. And out of your peripheries, you can see the gold dragon walk closer. You can see her look up into the sky too, as if she's watching too, but neither of you can seem to look away. Something has you in this moment. And you watch a second one. Snuff. And a third. At first, it's a bit hard to tell. I mean, there's so many. There's no light pollution here. You're looking at all of it, but then another. And another. And another.
Ro doesn't look away, but I think she yells out. She said, "How long? How long do we have?"
All of you hear Ro shout this, and you look up. You see that she's looking up at the sky. And Shista quits looking at her own self, and she looks back up at Ro. The first time seeming to really, since Gretta, the first time seeming to really recognize someone. And Alondra, she just says, "No. No time. Now." And Ro, as you look, that little point, with all the stars disappearing, it's broadening. The night sky is swallowing stars. More. It's elongating. It's a shape. And then the worst thing happens. Some of the stars come back as the shape flexes and it grows. And it flexes upward. And your bones lock and your muscles freeze as it grows and it flexes up. And then it flexes down. And as each of these stars are born and die, and are born and die in your sight, something inside of you, something mortal, something clothed in blood and flesh and time, locks because you're seeing something no mortal should ever see. Until the shape broadens so much that you can see that far silhouette. A central mass. Broad lateral sides. Tears well in your eyes as the shape wings. Before, in its center, orange, then red, and the color spreads quickly like fire. The shape is starting to shine with light as it moves up and down. It gets brighter and brighter and brighter. It's not swallowing any more stars. It's achieved a specific size. And it's glowing brighter. It's coming down. It's coming here. And you all watch as blood droplets prick up at the edges of Rose's eyes and start to run down the sides of her face. Or at least you would, if any of you could look away from what was above. And finally, you can hear it. This far sound. Like fire. None of you have concept for what pushing the air molecules in the atmosphere aside so quickly that they catch fire is. None of you know what it is to burn up on entry. It's not a star that falls from the sky. It's a shadow. As a black mass falls, you all start to be able to see it. Not just a light emerging. You start to see it falling. Not quite at your position. Until suddenly, all of you become aware that it's coming much faster. Your hearts race. It pounds in your ears. Your muscles tighten and lock. I need everyone here to give me a charisma saving throw.
You need me to make one for Tella?
Yes. Boz as well.
Greta got a 23. Hello got a 20. Dirty 20.
Ro got a 25, and Boz got a 15.
Craig, you're muted.
I got a 17.
Sorry, my stomach's turning, and the muscles in my back are locking up, and my hands are shaking. That was DC 20, so extraordinarily, 3 of you pass, which is pretty incredible. I would like you all to really own the role play. So whatever your character would do, whatever they're feeling, they do. But Craig and Boz specifically, your throats tighten, your muscles lock, your muscles squeeze so hard they hurt.
Wait, is Boz still asleep? Or did he wake up? I guess he woke up.
He woke up.
Oh, okay,
You
they
all
all
are
woke up. Okay.
petrified with fear.
Hey, wait. I don't know
Yes?
if this is applicable, but I do have that feature or of courage.
I will say in this circumstance, you can make the saving throw again at advantage.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a powerful force that compels Craig.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
About the same
Can
number.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, I was looking at the new feat that I
sure.
gave Boz,
Yeah.
but it's just you gain a +1 to the saving throw, so it would only make it a 16, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't do that.
No, you're okay. Sorry, I just got nauseous, but I'm good. Craig, you and Boz are frozen with fear. Things are going to be happening very quickly, and I'm not saying that anyone needs to do anything, but I'm asking any of the 3 who have the ability, are you trying to do anything? Because you don't have to. Whatever it is, it's not a long-form decision. Does anyone have anything they are trying to do in this moment?
I have one more question.
Yes, absolutely.
Have we completed a short or long rest?
You have all
Drink.
completed a... Ro has just completed a long rest.
Okay. What about
As
I
has
guess
Boz.
Boz? Okay.
Greta and Craig have completed a short rest.
And Telo's also
Okay.
completed a long rest. Okay.
And Tello has also completed a long rest, yes.
Did Alondra?
Yes.
I'm Rose going to drop the Lehman's tiny hut so that anyone in there can hear her.
Yes.
And she's gonna yell out, Alondra, can you get some people out of here? I can get 8.
Rose, you look over. Alondra is just...
Can you get F Munkai?
Alondra looks down at you, and blood is streaming from the sides of her eyes along with tears, and she just says, He can't be coming. The star falls until the horrible shape descending from the sky reaches a point about 1,000 feet above Black Fang, and then as it bottoms out, this horrible force, this wave of energy rocks the landscape, and you all hear a sonic snap as the speed at which Zorgrim changes his direction breaks the sound barrier, and he moves across the landscape, and you watch in the distance, 1.5 miles in the distance, a shape, a shadow. You can't make out the details, but the fact that you can see it, nothing should be that big. As the horrible shape what is that thing? So far away. It is this massive black mass. And there's fire burning off of it. But not from the front anymore. Though the front still glows at a great distance. The wings burn. Like the mouth of a volcano. Immense, impossible heat shining, ripping the piece of the night sky apart. Beating. And the fire, for a second, you think, is just coming from his wings. Because as he plummets from the sky, you know in this moment, hate has fallen. The hate fall is again. The hate fall is now. And as he breaks that barrier, as he falls and reaches flight, that fire that was coming from his wings spreads. It snaps through the sky above Blackfang. And you all watch in an instant, in a moment, as that ring of fire races across the sky. He's flying away somewhere, but that ring of fire is burning across the sky, incredibly quickly, racing. And in its center, black smoke is being replaced. The ring is hollow in its center, but it's expanding so fast, so quickly, so fast. It's racing towards you all. It's not dropping in elevation. It's in the air, but far up there in the atmosphere. The sky is on fire.
I grab the fun guys. Thespis.
Boz is standing.
Yeah, I grab all of it.
Easily, Boz is standing.
Okay.
Easily
But he can't.
40 feet away from Craig. Both are stone still. Boz weighs about 170 pounds. Craig, almost 150 with his full plate, another 170. Tello is like staggering around, confused. F-Moond lays sprawled, dead. Thespis is stirring, blinking slowly, but not seeming to be able to wake.
Okay. I say, is Tello frozen in fear or not? Did he pass or fail?
No. He's
okay.
He's moving, but he like looks to Gretta with a stunned expression. The crossbow hanging in his hand.
I yell at Tello and Gretta and Alondra to get Craig and Boz.
Okay.
And I start
Roll that play.
And I say, Alondra, Shista, and I try to get them to move towards me and where Thespis is. I said, drag F-Moon Kai.
Shista falls to her knees, tears streaming down her face. Alondra is where she is on the ground, shaking. She pulls her knees up to her chest. Paolo nods and says, I hear you. And he runs over and grabs F-Moon and starts trying to drag him toward you, but it's a heavy weight. The dragon takes a step and she just, both with fear and courage, and then takes off in the sky toward the shape.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Bro, what?
Okay.
Is it about this time that the ring of fire in the sky? Yes, Greta, were you doing something during that time? Abby, go ahead. Oh, okay, you're just panicked. Okay, your mic's off.
Mic's not working,
Can't hear
Abby.
you.
Your mic's not working.
Yeah, we understand. Abby is shaking her hands and gesticulating violently.
Can I?
Things.
Ro,
Can you guys?
you're
okay,
about
okay,
out of
okay,
time.
okay.
Okay.
Abby, if you have something, you can say
I've
something.
been trying to say things. My mic
understood.
was broken.
Absolutely.
Didn't have mic.
Sure.
Who is near me? I'm near Shista. And
You're
I'm
right
near
next to
Craig.
Shista and Craig.
Okay,
Ro is
where
nearby.
is Ro is nearby?
Alondra's-
Okay.
Okay, Alondra's like 20 feet from you. Ro's in between the two of you.
Where's Tello?
Tello is maybe like 40 feet away where everyone else is, but he's like kind of stumbling toward you slowly. He looks
Okay, I
confused
call
and
Tello.
dazed.
I'm
Okay.
gonna send the
He like
broom over
nods
to Tello.
slowly.
I
Okay.
send the broom over
He's-
to Tello, and he knows to get on it, right?
It goes up to him, and he like kind of loosely starts kind of climbing on it, and it just starts pushing. It gets at his back and starts pushing him toward you.
Perfect.
He's stumbling faster. He's on his way. But
Okay.
anything
So
else?
that's
It needs to be
me,
quick.
Craig.
You have split
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah, I send Craig over, and Alondra.
Alondra is
okay.
shaking on the ground. 15 feet.
I'm gonna cast. No, I can't do that. Okay, well,
Does anyone have command?
Can I?
It's at
I
about
was
this
gonna-
time.
I'm just
I
gonna
have
yell
command.
out. Can I
These
yell
were the
out,
things.
or
These
no?
were the things
Okay,
everyone
that
was doing
it.
at the same
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Craig, was there anything in this time that you were doing? In this panic, in this terror, in this
Can I do
confusion?
anything?
Sure. Were you doing anything?
Yeah.
You have a moment. What were you doing in that moment?
Can I use a spell?
Sure, if you have the slot.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to use command.
Okay.
Who is the one who seems to be the most out of it? Not moving, not functioning.
Alondra is conscious and catatonic.
Okay, I'm gonna say,
Also, Thespis is still, like, stirring and waking up.
I'm
40
gonna
feet away.
say approach.
You get longer to teleport the other ones out of here.
Sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
You can. To
Okay.
speak grimly, Jaci, a dead
Yeah.
body's like an object, so it can be teleported. You're casting command on Alondra?
Yes.
Craig? Okay.
Yes.
She's gonna make the saving throw at disadvantage. What's your spell save?
Spell save is.
And it's a wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
I think so.
one question at a time. 17. And then.
That's.
Dang, Craig.
The.
Let's go, Craig.
She got a.
Wisdom.
No, it was wisdom. She got a 16.
Oh, let's go, Greg.
Alondra, just like her head like snaps to you, and she like stumbles to her feet. She doesn't appear to be like recognizing or comprehending, but your magic just compels her, and she is crawling like a child on all fours, tears streaming down her face, blood still pooled at the edge of her eyes. She's just crawling toward you, terrified, and she's making her way toward you. She's maybe in this time getting 10 feet from you. At this time, as everyone has done what they can do in this split moment, the thundering sound of the fire flashes across the sky over you, moving at 1,000 miles an hour. The fire is a deep, deep red. It's thousands of feet above you in the sky, but as it rockets by, the ground shakes, and all of you burn. You burn inside. Something on you, something in you, sets on fire. As Zorgrim tears through the veil and ignites it. All of you, the magic in your blood, in your soul, in your heart and mind, the magic in you sets on fire. Every spellcaster needs to make me a saving throw with their spell casting ability.
Does this count? Does Tello count?
Tello is not a spellcaster.
I have to do
He
boss.
is a rogue.
Boss is wisdom, right?
Yes.
As a paladin, you are.
Shoot.
DM, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So the fire happened and then the ring is expanding like that?
So he fell through the atmosphere, and at the point that he broke that sound barrier, there was this ring of fire that went and started burning outward after him.
Okay.
And the center, I mean, it's like a half-mile ring of fire, but the center, as it expands away, is hollow. So the sky,
Right.
I mean, smoky image of the sky is returning, but the ring of fire is expanding ever outward, and it's just going on and on and on and on.
Okay.
Zach,
So,
how does this?
saving
sorry.
throw with our wisdom modifier? Is it a wisdom?
With your spellcasting ability. So as a wisdom caster, for you it would be wisdom. For Craig it would be charisma. For Ro it would be charisma. For Boz it would be wisdom.
Is this a saving throw or just a check with that modifier?
This is a saving throw.
Ro got a 20.
Oh no.
Ro got a 26. Boz got a 27.
But I got a 14.
Okay. Craig?
Well, I'm doing. You gotta let me look at my
Sure.
abilities.
I am so sorry to drop this bomb on you, Jaci.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Having just recovered from death, Boz is going to make this roll at disadvantage. So I'm sorry. I need you to repeat it again. I'm sorry.
But it was a good roll.
I should have told you.
Okay, so we rolled a 16.
This is
16, so...
Charisma for you, Craig.
Oh,
Charisma.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should have
No,
told you
that's
off
okay. That's gonna be a 13 for Boz, actually.
Sorry, I had to check my notes there.
That's okay.
Craig?
the dirty 20. Can I pass along my inspiration to Jackie?
No. Jackie, do you have an inspiration?
No, and I don't think
Okay.
Boz does. So I
Okay.
mean, Ro got a 27
In this
or
moment-
26,
Oh.
but Boz got a
Sorry, I need to make some saving throws. Give me a moment.
Boz got the 13, Ro got the 26.
I just rolled for Alondra. I am rolling now for Thespis.
Oh, I forgot he's a magic caster.
I am rolling now for Paulo.
Oh, Paulo. Paulo.
I roll now. Sorry, I need to look at my list. I roll now for Gajdash.
Is that the Dragonborn?
Yep. I roll now for Atal, the dragon who is a spellcaster.
Oh, yeah. Can we know who failed or passed or no?
It will become apparent.
Okay.
All of you have known great pain in your lives. All of you have endured mythic suffering at this point in your existence. And in this moment, it's not about superiority. It's not about scale. But every part of you that can feel pain, not your nerves, but the things they respond to, the things inside that make up your mind and heart, they burn. As the connection you have to the beyond in every way is ignited. All of you shudder and shake. Your muscles seize. You fall forward. Blood wells in your eyes. Many people throw blood up from their mouths as it pours out of their noses. Some of you are cut by stones as you fall to the ground. And as the fire rips across the sky, as the hate falls,
Oh.
Greta, excuse me, Ro, you blink hard, coughing up blood. You blink, panicked. Blood all over your mouth, all over your face, wet and hot. This is moments later. You struggle to your knees. You have a point of exhaustion. But you are alive.
Oh no.
Boz also. No, Boz at the third. Craig, you blink as well. Your nervous system on fire. You shudder as the magic in you equalizes, as the deep magic flows and soothes your soul. You look around. You watch out of the periphery of your vision as a gold shape falls,
Oh no.
plummeting to the landscape far away. So too, you hear. Well, actually, you don't hear anything else. You look around. Thespis rolls over. He spits up blood. He looks around with panicked eyes, shaking, sweat beading on his forehead, blood all over his face, and he looks up confused, having experienced none of the last 12 hours. He pushes himself up to all fours, shuddering, and looks at you with confusion. Gajras is motionless on her side. The halfling woman looks panicked, staring at all of the bleeding people, confused. Tello. We'll get to Tello in a moment. Paolo is sputtering on all fours, coughing up blood. But he struggles to his knees, and he's like shaking with his hands on his mace, just trying to steady himself, trying to remain conscious, blinking hard as blood pours from his eyes. Alondra looks at you and falls backward. Into the stone. Nearby, Boz is collapsed on the ground, motionless, blood pouring from his face. You all watch as Tello looks to Gretta. No. He clips his crossbow to his side and he bolts. He scoops her up. Wake up. He rushes over to you, Ro, who's just recovering. He shoves Gretta into your arms. He puts each of his very large hands relative to your head on the side of your face and squeezes you, and he says, "Fix her. Fix her. Fix her."
Is she out cold, DM? Like, or
Ro,
what's...
as you look down at her, Gretta is motionless in your arms. Her head hangs limply at a side. There is no rise and fall in her chest. Her skin has gone completely flush. You've seen enough dead bodies at this point in your life to know. Tello squeezes the sides of your face, and then he almost pushes you over with how quickly he pushes off. He bolts over to Alondra. He begins shaking her pouch. He shoves his hand in and pulls out the diamond. He runs back over to you and shoves it in your hand, and he says, "Fix her. Fix her. Fix her, Ro. Fix her."
DM, do I know... do I cast Revivify or Resurrection with this? Would I know?
You are aware
okay.
that you are within the time frame
Okay,
for Revivify.
I'm going to cast Revivify on Gretta right
and then
away.
run over to Boz.
Yeah, and then...
Rose making choices.
Yeah, I'm going to... Gretta's in my hands. I'm going to cast Revivify on her, and it's just one action, so that's 6 seconds, right?
Describe to me what this Revivify looks like.
I'm just gonna fall to my knees with Gretta's weight, and I'm going to, with one hand holding her head and one hand strumming, I'm just going to, like it doesn't even make any sense.
Sorry,
it's just like old, it's like old song coming out of my voice, and as like gold light wraps around Gretta.
Ro, I need you to make an ability check. With your charisma modifier, all of you have your per diem still.
What's the, so just a straight charisma
Straight
check.
roll with your charisma check.
Do I know what I need to beat, or am I allowed to know before I...
Gretta has now died 3 times.
So it has to be...
This means that her DC is 20.
And I'm using my per diem. Okay. Because I got a 19. So that's going to be a 20, 21, 22, 23.
As the magic flows over Gretta. Gretta, your chest pounds, and you are awake.
I
Gretta,
say...
your DC has now increased to 25 for the rest of the campaign.
I say, Gretta, I'm so sorry. I know you're just back, but go fix Alondra, and I run to Boz.
Okay. Gretta, you are shaking. You have 2 points of exhaustion.
Wait, before Ro goes, I say I need the long rest.
Gretta, I need you to give me a Constitution check to speak.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
So soon after death.
Yeah.
Can I make a...
Just a constitution, that's a 13.
Greta, you attempt to choke out words, but you're just feeble.
Okay, I just claw at Rose's pouch.
Can I...
Where I know she keeps it.
Jackie, it's all
do I do
choices
an
from here. It's
insight
all
check,
choices.
or do I... Okay.
This is all
Okay.
choices.
I immediately, it clicks in my head, and I take the long rest in the bottle, and not even like handing it to her, I just pour it down her throat. Like
Okay,
I do it. The long rest in the
Okay.
bottle.
Yeah. Ro pulls out her bottle, opens it up, and Greta, you
Yeah.
and a surge of energy
Ooh.
rushes through you.
painful I
It's
feel.
not
Like, it's painful.
it's like when you're chewing gum, like minty gum, and then you breathe winter air, but 1,000 times worse. It's so cold you like convulse momentarily and it hurts to breathe.
Can I try
You
this?
are not returned to this sense of like I'm peacefully okay. It's like
Right.
being injected with adrenaline as you are
Yeah.
shocked awake.
Yeah, it feels
You have
awful.
achieved a full long rest.
Okay.
Um,
Can I try and speak again?
you can, and interrupting that,
I'm running
pounding
toward
through
Boz.
the stone, is Thespis, who is bolting toward Boz.
Okay.
He tackles the ground next to him, like barely able to stand, and he reaches into his own pouch, pulling out a diamond he had saved, as he is just a high enough level paladin to be able to cast Revivify, and he did not get to Efmund time to revive him. So, he puts a hand on Boz's chest. And he squeezes the diamond and he begins muttering a prayer. He is going to make a check.
Can I assist with it? I can't remember if we've allowed assistance with this.
Give me a dexterity check to get there in time.
Okay.
Because you
While
can.
that's happening, I'm running to a laundry.
Just straight
Okay.
dex check. A 16.
Okay. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. My whole body is shaking.
Yeah.
I have a headache. You get there in time. Describe to me what it is you're doing to provide Thespis with advantage.
The moment I get there, I just slide down onto my knees and I put my hand over Thespis and just start muttering the Saloon prayers with him. And I get out my Saloon symbol and start muttering with him as he's doing it.
Sorry, I'm going to pull up his character sheet real quick.
Do you need me to... Thespis or Boz?
Thespis. Should have had that already, but...
So glad I didn't drink
squeezes
that
the
long
stone
rest.
and pushes it down into Boz's chest. The light shines and the diamond disintegrates. With your advantage, he rolled an 18 on the die, and Thespis has a +3. That takes it to 21, and Boz shudders to life, coughing up blood and convulsing. Greta, you are racing to Alondra.
I do, and I have taken one of the. Did she give me one of the diamonds?
I need to check in on something really quickly.
Okay.
Alondra's has been used, and Thespis' has been used.
Wait, Alondra's has been used? I used one that I had. I didn't use that 1,000 one. The 1,000 gold piece one.
Boz, so
I have two
Tello
on
ran
me.
got
I marked one off of
Tello,
my sheet.
okay. Tello
Yeah.
rushed to her bag to get that one.
But he didn't.
But I
But
didn't
Ro,
use
you
it.
saying you used your own?
I used my own because
Okay,
I had two
understood.
on me. Okay.
Then you have the other one now, and he's now
The
put the
1,000
1,000 in your hand. So there are two more. Ro, you're tossing
Boz
one
also
to Greta.
had one on him, but that doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I
I
tossed
have
one to
one
Greta.
Okay.
So I have 0 now.
Okay. I
But
run
Boz
over to
has one on him.
Wanda.
Or I take the one from Boz. I'm going to just say that. I pocket it.
Sure.
So that it's easier.
Yeah. I run over to Alondra and I cast. I prop her head up. Is Tello with me?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Craig is with you too.
Okay. I have one of you guys prop up her head, and I like bring out my Saloon symbol and my not my Saloon symbol, my Ioun symbol and my symbol of the Maker, and I just press it, like I press like both against her chest, in the palm of my hands, and I put the diamond in her mouth, and I press my hands against her chest with the Ioun symbol and the Maker symbol, just like that.
Craig has cast. Did I let guidance work on this check? In the past.
I do have my per diem.
Craig, if you want, I don't know that guidance can work on this, but if you'd like to, Craig, I'm going to say that you can try and do something to offer Greta advantage. If you can try and participate magically, which is honestly better, but because that is something that I do allow. So you can try and offer advantage.
Can I bless her?
Yes. As you cast, you can expend the spell slot as you cast Bless on her, and the magic radiates across. You have advantage. Build forward by those divine magics, Greta. Yeah, you know you're doing. So roll your 2 die first, then add modifiers, and then choose per diem or not.
Okay. This is a wisdom modifier?
Yes.
Okay. Not a saving throw modifier?
Yeah, just the check with your ability.
Okay. I'm gonna use my per diem.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 17.
And as your magics pour over her, pushed out of your body that is still attempting to recover from death, as you try to undo one of the person who first told you of all of this. The voice of the Manibus Arcanum is dead in your arms.
I'm gonna use my...
After 500 years of living, she has died numerous deaths.
I'm gonna try and use my channel divinity again.
Your divine intervention.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I feel that it doesn't work, and I feel that it doesn't connect, and I'm just gonna scream out for Ro. Just at the top of my lungs, she's just gonna scream for Ro.
I run over there. I leave Boz with Thespis.
Mm-hmm.
She just her head just falls and she's just sobbing and the magic just pours out of her and she screams for Ro and she screams for help and she in the way that in the past she used to cast kind of without realizing it. This time she's just so desperate for help that she's just screaming out for anyone that could possibly help.
I could resurrect, but it would take an hour, and I don't know if we should. If we stay here, it'll kill all of us.
She's gonna beg. She's she's sobbing and begging and begging for Ioun to bring her back. The 34.
You feel like it's the bloodied one himself who chokes that prayer to silence.
Mm-hmm.
And Alondra, the pale abjurer, is dead. Where you all are, Thespis chokes on his words as he says, Ro, Edmund, revive Edmund.
I can't.
He can heal others. He chokes up more blood.
We have to get out of here. If we can bring Alondra and F-Moon with us, we can eventually resurrect them.
Edmund.
Come Thespis, over here. And she tries to get
toward you.
Thespis. Yeah. And I motion for Boz to do the same.
He's crawling towards you, having died twice in the last day. Also, Boz has 3 points of exhaustion.
He died twice?
He died yesterday.
I grab on. Is Shista down? Is she down or is she awake?
Shista
Who else is awake?
Is alive. And she is just trembling in a ball.
Do Alondra and F Moon Kai count as people?
For teleport, they count as objects.
Okay.
But they are objects with mass and size. What I will say is, if you're trying to do math,
Yeah.
one of them can just get lumped in, and the other one's going to require a check.
Okay. So if I do, who else is awake besides the fun guys in Thespis?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Coelho, Paulo is awake.
Okay.
Who else? Oh my goodness. Oh, and then the halfling woman who's just standing stone still, just staring.
Okay. I can get them and... Okay. Okay. Boz, Tello, Craig, Gretta, Thespis, Paulo, halfling woman. That's 7, plus Ro. Me and 8 people, so I can lump Alondra in there, let's say. And then I can do the check.
You're not counted in the number of people for the teleport?
I can do 8 people and myself.
Okay.
So I can get everyone, and you said I could lump one of the Alondra or F Moon Kai in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I
the last person would have to be a check.
Okay. Then let's do it. I say
You all start dragging
okay, everyone
bodies together.
get together.
Bodies are drug
And I'm
through the stone. Thespis looks over at Gazrash and just stares for a moment and then goes back to dragging Ethmund.
Well, you're guard for charisma casters, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Ro and give her Eagle Splendor. So you have advantage on charisma checks.
Cool. Okay. So I want to teleport us. I want to teleport us to. I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good idea, but I want to teleport us to right outside of Parsage, because that way we can warn Spagoober, we can warn the town, and we have a base to heal people. And it's very familiar, so there's less chance I'll send us somewhere where we all get hurt. So I think of Parsage as I start, I gather everyone close enough and start trying to cast
As the group is
teleport.
pulled together and Ro begins furiously playing, all of you choke on the blood in your throats as you stand in a reality that should have never come to pass. As you all stand in the failure of every effort of the Manibus. As you all stand in the hatefall. Ro, you may roll your check.
Okay, it has to be between 25 and 100.
No,
Because it's very familiar, right?
you're making an ability check first.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. So
No, it's okay.
ability check of
Charisma.
charisma.
You have advantage.
But
Mhm.
because I have the 1 point of exhaustion, is it just straight?
It is a straight roll.
Oh.
Good. No, important, Gretta.
Mhm.
If you hadn't given her that, it'd be a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so straight charisma. That's a dirty 20.
Oof.
The energy rushes outward from you and sucks everyone away from the land of death.
I got a
So
75.
you all.
If that, I already rolled.
Yes,
I'm
on your
so
teleport
sorry.
roll. No, that's important. No. That is what I need you to do next without question. Thank you. You all feel the rush of thermal energy and then are thrown outward to snow. As you all land in Parsage, the northern part of the Earth in Bloom, in the middle of winter, there's now like, oh shoot, like almost a foot of snow on the ground. You all are thrown into intense cold all around. Rose, you pop up and look around at your surroundings. There are 9 bodies. Both Hepmund and Alondra were brought with you, though lifeless.
Can I say that I look at Greta and Craig, and I say, tell everyone, get Spagoober. I'm gonna get F Moon Kai so that we can get Alondra. And immediately,
You are physically incapable of dragging Hepmund Kai for whatever that's worth.
I'm not gonna drag him.
Oh,
I'm gonna sit in the snow and start casting Resurrection because it takes an hour, and try to
Understood.
start
So
resurrecting F Moon Kai. No, that's
sorry.
fine.
Gotcha.
I tell them, go tell everyone. I sit in the snow. I say, Despis, if you can offer any help, stay here.
He leans forward on his knees and puts his hand over yours, and begins praying as well.
And I just start casting Resurrection on him.
I'm gonna cast.
At the 8th level because I left my 7th level. I got rid of my 7th level.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on Ro.
Oh.
Oh.
All
wait.
right.
Wait.
You have the material component?
Hold on. Let me make sure I have the components. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
I am.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do that. Yes. So I'm just marked it off of my inventory. I cast Greater Restoration on Ro, so you are not exhausted.
Holy crap, Greta.
Were you only exhausted by 1?
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. And so you do have advantage on your rolls, on your charisma checks.
I just when Greta does it, I just grab her hand and then I go back to F Moon Kai, and I'm like muttering in like old song, and in between that I'm going, I've never done this before. This is the first time I've ever done this.
Despis just squeezes your hand and whispers, we're a light for the people lost and the traveling darkness. And he's just, he begins very softly doing the 7 stars over your face as you're praying, and just praying himself.
Is there, how does resurrection work in our campaign? Is it like Revivify where there's a check?
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Wow.
Still contesting with death.
Okay.
And
Resurrection takes an hour, so I guess she's just at
you
it
all are
for
focused
in the snow.
working.
Even though it's snow, she's like sweating.
What is anyone
pouring
else
off of
doing?
her.
I'm going
Well,
telling
we're-
everybody.
Yeah, we're going to get Spagoober.
Yeah.
Craig and
well,
Greta.
Greta went to get Shibagoober and everyone. I'm going to everyone else.
Okay, understood. Greta, you.
I'm on my broom.
Okay, you. And then throw open the door, and you rush into the home.
Yeah.
And Nom is Shpagoober he's at the kitchen table. He has his spell book in front of him, and there are like little papers and notes scribbled all around, and he's deep in study, working on his spellcraft as he has been ever since you all left.
It's still the middle of the night, right? Or is it like
on the hemisphere
almost
you
dawn?
were on?
Yeah.
So actually, it's like well into morning here.
Okay.
Because you guys were on the other side of the world. You were on the opposite point of the world, actually, both in hemisphere and axis, and almost perfectly. And
That's really sweet. It's really poignant.
Mm-hmm. So Spagoober's actually, it's like just before lunch, and he's where he is at the table. He's got his hand pushed into his hair on his forehead, as if he's rubbing away a headache. And Nom has walked up, and she's put down. She had something in her hand, like a plate with like some powder on it, and she's put it down onto the table. And she's walked up, and she just has like a hand up on his thigh, like checking on him where he is in the chair, because both of them are so short that when he sits up on the big adult chairs, she can like only reach up that high. And it's at this point that the door swings open, and Nom turns around and unsheaths a little knife in her pocket, blade down, and Spagoober like lifts up his head and looks, and he goes, "Greta."
Greta looks like death. Like she looks just absolutely awful.
Nom takes you in an instant, and then like flips the knife up in her hand, moves kind of like a little to the side, but watches the doorway as if watching something, but for something behind you.
Mm-hmm. Help! I need your help.
Spagoober looks up and goes, "Of course. What is it?" And he like pushes out his chair down.
Turns around again. DM, I'm Ro or Greta in her. Did Ro ask her to do something specific?
Nope.
Okay.
She did warn Spagoober.
I turn and I say, Do you have any diamonds?
No,
Okay.
Why would you? And he looks past you and sees in the snow where Ro is bent over a tremendously large man with Thespis at her side. He can see Boz stumbling toward the doorway, looking like death warmed over, and Tello's like supporting him along the way. And Spagoober goes, "What happened? Are you all okay?"
Greta kind of takes a moment. She's like, "Oh, like what do I do?" Like Spagoober, like, "Oh," and she finally like looks over to the stove and she says, like, help me move this."
He goes, okay, of course. Nom looks at you and she goes, "Greta, are we safe? Do I need to get my crossbow?"
Greta just nods and
okay. She doesn't take another word. She re-sees the knife and then runs to the room. Greta, you and Spagoober walk over to the stove and begin pushing. I need both of you to give me an athletics check, or one of you can do it at advantage. It's a very big, heavy stove, especially at your size.
Can I, me or Spagoober?
Yep. One of the two of you.
I don't have Spagoober. Do you want me to roll for Spagoober?
You've never known him to be strong. Would you like him to give you advantage?
Yeah, sure.
He might have a negative modifier. He might be more in Ro's zone.
He's like me!
Yeah. You're smart up here and in here. Or you're strong up in here. With a 17, you just barely pass. And the two of you, high on adrenaline, start pushing it. And slowly but surely, the stove is pushed off of that trapdoor beneath it.
Greta just like collapses onto her knees and she like takes Spagoober's hand. And she looks at him and she goes, It's happening.
What's happening? Greta, what are you talking about?
The veil is torn.
What?
He's coming. We need to be ready.
Nom runs back into the room with her loaded crossbow and just points at the door. She's not speaking, and Spagoober goes,
"What do you mean he's coming?"
The veil is torn. Sam, did we take Shista with us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
She's just out there. She's actually also stumbling toward the door. Shipagoober just reached down and takes your hand around his and goes, "Oh, Greta."
Mm-hmm.
He just squeezes it and says, "I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
And it's at about this time that Tello stumbles to the door with Boz, and Shista is shivering through the snow, all but naked save for a cloak, stumbling toward the home. Nom reaches up her crossbow and points at Shista, not recognizing. And before you can even say anything, Tello just looks at her and goes, "Not that one." And she just lowers it back down and continues to watch the door. And
not that one.
Tello gets Boz to that cushion seat by the window and just dumps him down where he out. And Shista's just shuddering inside, and Tello collects her and rushes her to the bedroom to try and find a blanket to wrap her in or some clothes. Outside in the snow, which is very cold, Ro and Thespis are still casting. Craig, you are sprinting into town, and your bloodied, scratched plate covered in your face, covered in your own blood. And as you start rushing into town, it's the middle of a lazy day in winter. The town is barely stirring, and a couple people see you from some distance out, and there's some faces and just moments of recognition as people flash, the adventurer's back, and he's in his armor, and then people, their faces their countenance falls looking at you as you're rushing into the main road of town. What are you doing?
Go to the first person I see.
Okay.
And I with
Rush
the
up.
most urgency and dire need, I kindly and gently put a hand on his shoulder and go, "Things are really bad. The Hate King is coming. I need you to say the word. Get rations. Hide. It's time to prepare."
Okay. The person looks at you confused, no concept with any of that means, but
Wait,
Greg,
Zach, I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood. I thought this was
Greg.
no. Wait.
What?
That's my
Okay,
bad.
sure. Craig, I need you to give me a persuasion check at advantage. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to do this very rarely in all the time we've ever played D&D. I think I've done it one other time in this campaign. I'm actually going to need you to make the persuasion check at double advantage. You're going to roll 3 times to take the highest, because
What?
you are their living hero.
This is crazy.
You're covered in your own blood, and this town has been suddenly attacked by foes before from whom you rescued. So go ahead and roll and I would have you not make the check, except that what you said is gobbledygook to them. So go ahead and make a triple advantage or double advantage persuasion check.
Hey, Zach, what does the sky look like? Does it look normal?
Oh, scary.
Well, Ro, you're deep in a casting.
Okay.
Oh,
what does the sky
no.
look like to Thespis and Craig?
We'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
It's kind
So
of
that
what
one's a
I'm doing.
21. That one's also a 21. And that one is a 25. I'm sorry, no, I'm so sorry. 15. That one. Yeah, so 21.
Okay, 21s are total. Craig, the person just nods and says, "Of course, Craig. Yeah." And he just sprints out.
And I start running over to
He starts shouting, "Run! Hide! The king is coming! Run and hide!
Dad,
The king!"
Okay.
You run to the next person, Craig.
Okay. So I knock on the next door. I'm
Okay, you start
I'm banging on the door.
pounding on the door. It's a moment before it opens, and an elderly woman comes and answers and says, "Hero, are you
Hello.
alright? Look at your face."
I was
Oh.
hoping that there's some bad stuff coming.
Such a different energy.
Yeah, I'm meeting an old lady. I have to change up.
Yay.
There's an enemy on their way.
Oh no.
If you have
The
people you
Kefkins
know, I
again,
would love.
isn't it? I've always
They're
said the
their
Empire's not
boss.
so easy
They're a
to
bad
take.
guy.
I'd-
We need to have food. If you have food, start collecting
Certainly.
it. Blankets.
I have a
things-
knife. And she turns and goes
That'll
away
be
towards the
helpful.
kitchen.
All right, I'm gonna go on.
all around
Just
you,
get
Craig.
ready.
shouting is breaking out and people are starting to open doors and like walk out of homes and like try and look and see. I mean, the town's not at all big, but it is a quarter mile across, maybe a little less sprawled out. And there's a couple hundred people who live here. So people are like walking out and trying to understand.
I'm standing on a
what's going
bench
on.
now.
Okay, you run out.
She was over on the bench.
I was over on the bench.
It's full circle.
I'm standing there and I'm yelling out, enemies are coming back again. Oh, I need to be quiet. I'm in an apartment, guys. What the heck? I'm so
I feel you, dude. I feel you.
Before. Oh my gosh.
Someone's like, enemies?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Someone just woke up and
So
enemies are coming back again. They pull out their sword.
That's so embarrassing.
Someone knocks on your door, Micah. Where are the enemies, brethren?
Oh my god. Oh god. It was so embarrassing. I like come back to reality.
No, it's not embarrassing. You're a nerd. Own it.
I'm a nerd, and there's enemies coming.
Yeah.
And I yell out like, "Their enemies are coming! Prepare your rations. Prepare your weapons. Hide. Collect. Come near to your loved ones. Like, prepare as a town again.
I'm just gonna give.
They're on their way.
I'm gonna give a general. I'm going to give a check for one half of the citizens of the town and a check for another half. And we're going to see how they're interpreting this message. Also, no. I'm going to make a check for the town that's listening to you, Craig. Then I'm going to make a check at disadvantage for the portion of the town that is listening to every person who's getting this secondhand from another person. So here's a charisma saving throw from the town. They're citizens. They have a +0. That's a 10. Flat, even roll.
That's pretty good.
Here's the roll for the town who's hearing it at second turn. Okay, we're starting with a 5. So the rest of the town got a 5. So Craig, you watch as 40, 50 people start like poking their heads out and like nodding and like people are interpreting this 30 different ways. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Some people are arming themselves and looking out windows. Other people are boarding up their windows. Somebody runs out and grabs 4 chickens and brings them inside. One person, like a dog was like out using the restroom and they go and grab it and pull it inside. Being interpreted many different ways. There are shouts from quite a bit of the rest of the town. And a couple screams. Some people begin running out from one house to another and banging on a door. A small crowd starts gathering around you. Another portion of the town is not getting it so clearly and well, and not reacting calmly. And so like people are like there's not a circle forming, but people are starting to walk from further points and shout and go like, "Craig, what do you mean?" And then someone screams, "It's the Kafkins! They can't save us all!" And then someone shouts, "The king! The emperor's alive! I know it!" And there's just like fear rising. Greta, from where you are in the home, to be fair, Micah got the hardest task. Don't even know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Greta's in you're in the home. You've just moved the stove off of the trapdoor. And you feel what every other caster here feels, except for Rose, deep in her trance. You're terribly focused. You feel a turn in your stomach. And all the hairs stand up on the back of your neck. And Greta, from the edge of the window, you can see is the gray curtain pulled over the sky in this blanket across the atmosphere begins to spark with light at its edge, and something begins burning the storm away at a distance, moving rapidly toward you all. You witness this.
Okay. Yeah. Man. I look towards. Yeah. Wow. I can't.
No, don't like that.
I grab Tello and I say, "Help me move Alondra," and I start running out to her.
Okay. Tello darts out in the snow, begins dragging her body in. Some members of the town are like making their way from the edge and seeing where you all are, kind of rushing to you all for shelter, unsure. But then as they approach, they start to see over bodies and they start getting afraid and stopping and backing away, confused.
I'm gonna tell everyone I can to go inside, and then I'm gonna make my way back to the parsonage.
Understood. Craig, you have to push past some people who seem confused, and most of the people start getting the message, but there are even fights breaking out between people. Some people are trying to get them back inside. Other people are panicking. And you are trudging your way back toward the home as, Craig, you can see at the edge of the sky the line of fire coming toward you.
I'm gonna get inside.
Okay. Alondra is successfully drug inside. Sorry, managing something else.
Does Thespis see it, or do I notice that they're dragging Alondra inside, or I guess not, because I'm casting.
You are focused, and at any point, if you do anything else, the casting is interrupted.
Yeah.
Do I make it back in time to help?
Dragging the body or with the casting?
Dragging the body.
Okay. Craig, you are aware, as a somewhat accomplished caster at this point, in a divine sense, that his body cannot be moved while this casting is happening. He needs to
Alondra.
If you move the... Oh, Alondra. Yes, absolutely. Craig, you pick her up by the feet, and suddenly she's pulled in very quickly. You all have her inside rapidly.
I couldn't say anything outside of the casting.
No. You can speak small, short thoughts.
I think if out of my passive perception that I notice they're dragging her in between the casting, I start telling Thespis, save yourself, get inside. Get underground, get inside.
He grips your hand harder and he says, I'm not leaving him and I'm not leaving you. I go where you go.
She just squeezes his hand and then keeps casting.
Okay. Yes, Greta.
Hold on. Am I near Thespis? Or sorry, am I near Spagoober?
Yes, you are inside with him.
Okay, I'm gonna Spagoober. I'm gonna say, do you know Lehman's tiny hut?
He looks at you and he goes, I haven't learned that one yet. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. DM, if someone carried Ethmoon and someone carried Ro, that would disrupt the casting.
You get the feeling.
Okay. Greta's gonna speak up in a loud voice and say, everybody go underground.
Okay. People begin making their way. Sorry. Frantically forward. You all are rushing. It takes some effort to get her through that small ladder hanging down, but Alondra's dead body is transferred. Craig, you and Boz has to be like helped down the ladder, but he gets down there. Nom needs no time. She's down. She's underground. Spagoober's helping, but you notice that he won't get underground until everyone else is. And eventually everyone's been moved under until he looks at you and he goes, and he like steps outside and he sees the line of fire coming and he goes,
No.
And he turns and looks at you, Greta, and he goes, what about Ro? And Thespis, we can't leave them out there.
Yeah, we can't.
Greta, what do we do?
I am gonna go out and... Can I estimate how long it takes to...
How long have I been casting?
I want you. We're going to leave this to die. What? I want you to roll a D100.
You and die, and I was like, and we just die?
The amount... We're going to leave this to dead. The amount you roll in your D100 is the percentage you are through the casting.
Okay. Come on, baby.
No, hold on.
Okay.
That sets you at a disadvantage now that I think about the statistics.
How many minutes?
No. I'm going to be a
Because it's got to be 60
little more
minutes.
fair. You've had some time. I want you to roll a d20 for me. If you get a 16 or higher, your level, you're almost done. If you get a 15 or lower, you're not.
Okay. And nothing. I'm not adding
This is a
anything to
D20
it. It's
roll.
just straight.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going to leave this to chance.
I don't have advantage because of Greater Restoration. Just kidding.
Oh, me.
It is a 16. Was it above 16 or 16 and
No,
above?
you got it. You got it.
Oh.
That still doesn't put us in the clear, but it's closer.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm taking notes. There's a lot to stuff to manage on screen and off. Ro. Rushing through the spell with Thespis at your side, you can see the fire coming, the corners of your vision. And this force wells up in you as this wind through the trees. And you swear you hear some of the branches in one of the tempos you've heard, and some very basic ruminant of one of the patterns from the old song. And the pace of your spell is magically accelerated, very slightly, in a massive push over the boundary of the fundamental laws undergirding arcana and harnessing spells. You can go ahead and make your check now.
For the spell.
Thespis
Oh my
is aiding
gosh.
you.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Okay. What do I add to it? Just my charisma modifier,
Charisma.
right? That is a dirty 20.
I
Advantage.
have been saving my DM inspiration for about 60 episodes.
Oh.
It is yours. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh.
That is a 23.
With a flash of energy, there is a sputtering cough, and
Oh.
blood pushes out of the mouth of Edmund Kai. And Thespis doesn't say a word before he hooks an arm under his and begins dragging him with so much force that it kind of whiplashes Edmund's neck a little bit. And he begins rotating his body, dragging Edmund face down through the snow, blood smearing in it. But he's just chugging. And you guys are trying to help, but in a moment of adrenaline, Thespis, who's strong but not that strong, on his own drags Edmund quickly across the yard and up the stairs, just boom, 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 hitting him on each stair, and drags him.
Yelling, run.
I say, go, go, go.
Run!
Okay, Spagoober runs. Now that he sees you coming, he runs to the door and he holds it open and lifts it.
We need him in it.
You all can see as the fire is spreading across the sky. You all are pulling and moving. I need the people who are up top, Ro
I
and
just
Gretta.
want to be clear. I'm the last one. I'm letting Thespis and Edmund Kai go in front of me.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna push Edmund through that door, but I need all three of you to give me a group athletics check to try and get all of this through in time.
Okay.
So can I roll at advantage because of my greater? No, that's only on charisma. Duh.
Can we assist from below?
Greater Restoration doesn't give you advantage. It just means that
No. Enhance ability.
Enhance ability.
I
Sorry,
mean,
sorry,
enhance
sorry.
ability. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Craig,
I
I will say that you can assist catching body going down. So, and you're very strong. You can pick one of the people to have advantage. And I'm just gonna have you pick right now. No other communication to Micah. Micah, who are you giving advantage to?
I'm giving advantage to Ro.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because I rolled
Excellent.
a 3.
Great.
I got a 13.
Ooh, that's just been working out.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay, big boy.
No, Jackie,
I got
what'd
a
you get?
9.
Okay.
Better
Ro
than a
rolled a
3.
9. Greta got a 3.
So I got a 13.
13.
Bro got a 3 before.
Well,
And a 9 is better than 3.
A 9
Thespis
is
with
better than 3.
plenty
if
of
we're
adrenaline
averaging.
and the big boy muscles he's been working on got
Let's
a
go.
21.
Oh,
let's
bless
go.
you, Thespis.
So I need to do some math and average those real fast.
A 9 will bring up the average better than a 3.
That is true. Oh, I forgot to divide and I went 43. That's great.
No, let's just leave it at the
okay.
43.
You all are pushing and pushing and pushing. You get Edmund through the trapdoor as you can start to hear the line of fire burning in the distance, approaching. You can hear screaming from the town as pandemonium is breaking out. And you start to watch out of the periphery of your vision through that bay window at the far end of your home, opposite the long end of the kitchen, as you start to watch the clouds being burned away and the wave of fire burning across the sky. It was DC 15. The group averaged to 14.33 repeating. So, you all got Efmund through. Ro slipped down the door. Or excuse me, Greta slipped down the door. Ro and Shpagoober were the last ones standing above as the fire tears across the sky.
Ugh.
Anyone who has already made a saving throw against the soul fire does not need to repeat it.
Oh no.
So I don't have to repeat it.
No,
But-
none of you have to repeat it.
Spagoober does.
Oh
Thespis
wow.
got down, right?
Yeah. But Thespis already did.
Shpagoober does. I'm going to use the deep magic die that Kara gave me.
Oh.
I grabbed Spagoober's hand.
No.
Can't tell if his reactions are good or bad. I have one more diamond. I have a diamond.
Something about Kara and luck.
Oh, Kara.
That was an 18 on the die. This is forever my lucky die,
Oh.
if it wasn't already. And next time you see Kara, give her a big old hug and just say,
I
that's for Spagoober.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd rehearsed that death for a while, and I don't have to do it today. The fire tears through outside, and the whole land shakes as Spagoober falls to his knees, and he starts shaking and convulsing in your hands. And you pull him close, his blood he coughs out of his mouth. And Rose, you grip him with terror. Greta, you climb halfway back up the ladder to see, and all of you freeze before the shaking stops and the fire moves on. And then Spagoober is breathing raggedly. He is alive.
Yeah.
What you all do?
I try to
Yeah.
I yell for Thespis and I say, Thespis, take him. And
Okay.
I help
You move him, and Thespis,
Spagoober
like
down,
a child,
yeah.
lowers him through the hole.
and then
puts him down.
I follow down as well and close the door behind
And as
me
you
for
walk
now.
down the ladder, the world above closes and you all are plunged
I cast
into the
light.
dark
Sorry.
of the basement below before light floods the space. And there, Afmund, I get to erase his name from the list at the bottom of the page.
Oh, wow.
I think after the moment Ro gets down off of the ladder, because she teleported, then resurrected, then ran, I think she just collapses
yeah.
into, like, if Thespis is right there, she like collapses
Sure.
onto him. And she's just like obviously she's not like out, but she's basically out. Like she's expended, and she's just like shaking and breathing really heavily, and just she's like muttering like parts of spells and stuff. Like she's just so like it finally
Keep
all
running through the resurrection spell again and again, even though nothing's
because
being
she was
cast.
like so focused to get everyone out, and then so focused to bring him back, that now like she finally, her brain is like a little bit broken right now, and she's just like muttering back and forth and shaking.
Yeah.
Tello
Gretta's...
just... Sorry.
Well, I think. Oh, sorry. Oh. Gretta's just gonna like take a couple breaths, and then she's just gonna try and find, like, check on everyone. She's gonna go around and try and like make sure, like, just lay hands on everyone and make sure that everyone is breathing and okay.
Okay. Gretta, you move around the room and you check on individual by individual. Alondra's body is still, it feels more and more like a thing not alive, especially after its time in the snow. She's damp all over. She's just limp and pale. And there you all cower in the space below, trembling. From his entrance, all he did was step into the world. Tello lets you all check on everyone. He just, once Spagoober's like up and conscious, Tello just runs up to him and then like slows right when he gets to him, like sits him up gently, but then hugs him a little too hard, and it really hurts Spagoober. Like he's like, and Tello like backs off a little bit, and he just kisses him on top of his head and then plants him up against the wall, and then like he pulls out like some dirty cloth, cleans it as best he can, and starts wiping blood away from his mouth and from his nose and from his eyes, just trying to clean off his face, which is actually horrible because now it's just smearing the blood everywhere, but he's just desperately trying to clean him.
Yeah. What is Ethmoon doing? Gretta goes and checks on Ethmoon.
He's so confused.
He is alive. He is alive. He's like sat up against the wall, and he's just like panting and like his eyes are like fluttering open and closed, but it doesn't particularly seem like he's like here at the moment. He's alive. Yeah. His body is trying to convince itself that.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Is Nom and Tello and I guess Tello's here. Nom is here too?
Nom, for a second, you don't know where Nom is. Before looking around the space, she has pressed herself into a corner, retreating into some tiny little shadow where only the very edge of the light can pick her up. And she just has her crossbow aimed at the door, and she won't take it down. She doesn't fully understand what's happening, but fear has taken her.
I say, the worst is over for now. We're okay for now.
Nom's just trembling where she is, and she says,
"What was that?" What was that?
That was the hatefall.
What? Greta, what was it? What was that?
It was an evil being entered the world and caused a wave of evil magic. The wave is gone for now, but the evil being is still here.
You have to keep me safe, Greta.
We will. I'm gonna do everything I can. We're gonna
Resteadies her aim and points it at the door and just pulls further back into the corner.
Yeah.
You watch her eyes dart to the cave path to her side, as if she's ready to bolt down at any moment, but she just sits there shivering.
Yeah.
And you all?
Oh, where's Shista?
Shista is down there with you. She has now... Tello managed to find her, like, pants. They're his pants. So, they're a little tight at the hips, and then, like, a little loose at, like, the calves. And then, he got, like, just a coat over her. So she doesn't have a shirt, but she has a coat. And it's, like, bound tightly around her. Because not like a jacket like we would think of, but like a large cloak is bound around her. And then there's just also... There is a rug from the floor around her shoulders, helping keep her warm, and she's just balled up in a corner tightly, just shivering and breathing.
Yeah.
What is Boz? Boz is almost out, isn't he? Or,
He is there.
Yeah.
He is there. Honestly, Boz is gotten really quiet.
Yeah.
And he's just glaring up at the door. And he doesn't look like he's at a good place physically, and he doesn't look like he's at a good place mentally.
Is who's like, is Thespis like in really bad health? Like, is anyone like
Everybody's
bloodied or like...
No one looks like they need a spell cast on them.
Okay.
In this moment, it looks like it's just you and the reality.
Yeah.
It
I'm gonna
occurs
go
to
over
you all
to.
as the fire moves across the sky, as the soul fire moves around the world. You were on the other side of the world a short time ago. In moments more, in minutes, it will have moved around the whole world. The world is filled with spellcasters.
How do you know who all died?
We won't for a while.
Like Nifty and like all these spellcasting people, like how do you know who lives, who died?
You say that name, and Shista just kind of like looks up, still kind of dazed and confused.
Oh no, I was
Looks at
talking
Craig.
to you.
Okay. Okay.
No, I was. No, I'm saying like, how do
Okay.
we know who's?
Okay.
I'm
All right. Okay. Okay. No,
sorry.
it's
I
okay.
wasn't in
I'm not trying to
character.
like track you guys and penalize. I'm sorry. I thought we were role playing. Please
No,
continue.
you're good. You're good. No, I mean like, do you have to roll checks? Like logistically, do you have to roll checks for everyone that we try and call to see if they're alive or dead, or do you already know?
I've been rolling a die.
Like if we called Nifty, like, do you have to roll and see if he's dead? Like,
I've already checked.
Oh God.
The whole time you guys were doing that, I was making saving throws.
Oh my God.
I had a list open in front of me.
Oh God. We should call Bella on.
You do so.
I think after like, I don't know.
You all
like,
are just here.
Yeah, after like,
Time
I don't know,
passes.
like a half an hour or so passes.
Yeah.
Or go
I
ahead.
want to go check on Shista.
Okay.
And I just go over to her and I put my hands on her shoulders and I go. It's like we're
Yeah,
okay
yeah.
for now. We're okay for now.
Her shivering has reduced. She's just gotten very still.
Yeah.
in your significantly experienced opinion on reactions to trauma at this point, she looks like she's gone into a state of shock. Like, the lights are on, and someone's home, but that person's asleep, so to speak. The person who's home. She's in there, but she's just... You put your hand on her shoulder, and you say what you say, and she just, like... She's staring at a point on the wall when you approach. She's standing on a point on the wall when you touch her, and she's staring at a point on the wall when you're done saying what you say.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, can I call my family?
Do whatever you want at any point in roleplay, Micah.
Are you is Craig asking or is Micah asking?
Oh, we were back at roleplay.
Oh.
Sorry. I know my voice
It's okay.
wasn't changed. I just am who I am. I'm Craig.
If
and
only we
Micah.
had started this campaign Craig going, hi guys, this is me, Craig.
I give Craig the stone.
Yeah, it was not in his mouth. He does not feel like chewing right now.
We don't need to ruin this moment. It's okay. I will not throw that on you.
He does not
That
feel
would be
like
a crappy
chewing
deal.
right now.
So he's gonna, because they're not magical. Catherine and Aaron.
Yeah, to Craig's knowledge, they have no magic.
They have no magic.
They're secretly wizards.
No.
Yeah,
I
since
would be completely happy with not that. So I make the call,
you've picked up.
made the call to Catherine. Feel connection.
Ooh.
You do? You feel a connection.
Okay. Craig.
What?
I don't know what time it is where you are, but I need to tell you something.
Okay. Craig, what? Hold on. Craig, I'm asleep, Craig.
I know. That's good.
Craig,
we
what
have
is...
Evan fly with us right now.
Okay, Craig.
He
Can you call me in the
he
morning?
did not make it, but we revived him.
What?
He's alive now. Stay inside. Don't go outside.
Craig, what are you talking about?
There was
Craig, is something...
something's wrong.
Is something wrong?
Yes, something's wrong.
Okay. Do I need
You
to...
wanna take a second to wake
do I
up?
need to leave? What do I need to do? What are you calling
you are
about?
very safe where you are right now.
You called me to tell me that I need to be where I am?
I need you to not move, not go outside,
Well, I was asleep, so...
which is good.
What do you mean don't go outside?
The skies are catching on fire. I know, this is a lot. Welcome to my world. Every moment's changing. There was an enemy that was locked away out of this realm for 3,000 years.
We're talking about magic?
Yes.
Okay.
There was an enemy that was gone for 3,000 years, and it made its way back.
Okay.
And it is bad.
That's what you all are fighting now?
Yes. We are barely making it. I'm talking dying and having to use magic to barely come
You're
back.
dead? People that your
People have
friends
been
are dead?
dying. Some of them. Not ones you know. Not ones you know.
Okay, why are you telling me this, Craig? What am I supposed to do?
It's weighty, and that's why I need you to know you cannot leave.
Okay, I'll stay here. Do you need to not be there? Why are you telling me this?
We're underground too. We're out of that site.
Okay.
I just need you to know that we're doing the best we can. And
Okay.
you're safe where you are. Thankfully. Oh my goodness, thankfully. But
Okay.
I need you to be very careful to not go to the surface right now.
Okay, well, we don't, so.
That's good.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're safe. And then Craig just like breaks down. He just breaks down. He's
Okay.
like, I'm so glad you're safe.
She
I
just
was
gets
worried you were
quiet.
gonna be dead. And he like,
Mm.
I was so worried you were gonna be dead.
I'm okay, Craig.
There
I'm
were
alright.
so many dead. And he just like, in a moment of vulnerability, he just like breaks down and like, he's like, so scared.
She just gets really quiet. If you need to come home, Craig, you can.
Mm.
Like, you know how badly I want to. I want to come home. I want to come home and be with you. I want to protect you. I want to protect everyone, but I'm so limited. There's so much I can't do. I'm doing my best. I can't save everyone, but I want to save you.
I'm safe, Craig.
Okay. And I think he just like keeps repeating that to himself, like trying to calm himself down, like, okay.
If you need to go back home to Piasta, I'm sure your mom would. I don't know, Craig.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
I'm here with Aaron, and we'll stay underground. If you need to go back to Piasta, you can. You don't have to do this.
Cat, if I don't do this, our world ends. I have to do this.
I don't really understand, Craig, but okay.
Thank you. The good news is Edmund Kai is still here, which means that the temple is still
Okay.
safe.
So is he coming back now, or?
I don't know what he plans to do. We'll see. I think he's gonna
Okay,
stay
Craig.
here with me. You go back to sleep if you can.
Okay.
I love you.
All right, Craig. Okay, just get some sleep.
Okay. And then that's it. Says bye.
I think after like a significant amount of time has gone by, and Ro is still just like kind of out of it. Is she still like near Thespis, I guess?
Sure. Yeah.
I think she looks up at him and she's like, I can't lose another one of you. Not
He
right
just
now. No,
he just pulls you a little closer. He goes,
No.
"We're here."
No, but you can't die. No, you can't die right now. And
not dead. We're here with you.
and I think if you'll allow me to do it as flavoring,
Roll.
because
Yeah. Do your thing.
she reaches up and
Sure.
puts her hand on his face, and she
Mhm.
casts she just like speaks a few words or like sings a few words, and she casts Death Ward, but like when she does it, she like also casts it on Gretta and Craig and Tello and Shpagoober and Boz, and I accounted
I'm
for the
with you.
spell slots and Thespis.
Yeah, you're like individually
it's like
casting
a
it, but in this
coping,
moment you're yeah.
But it's at
Understood.
Thespis, and she just kind of sings it, and she's like, I can't I can't lose another one of you right now. And
He just puts a hand on your hand, he pulls it down and he squeezes it and he goes, "We're right here.
Oh.
So we're just gonna sit here. And right now, we don't have to be anywhere else." Right now, we're just gonna be here.
Okay.
We've done everything we can do. Right
Okay.
now, we're just gonna sit right here. Right here together. Everyone's alive here. We're just gonna sit here now. That's what we have to do.
We have to find
We
another
have to sit down.
another diamond for Lond.
We will. We have to sit down. The only thing you have to do is breathe in and then out. And then in and then out. Just breathe. No one needs you to do anything else. Just breathe. And then breathe again. And then breathe again. And I'll breathe with you. We'll just breathe. And we're just gonna sit here. We're here. We're just gonna sit here. As he talks to you,
Can't die.
he like puts his head up against the wall and he rolls it up toward the dirt boarded ceiling, and he just, some tears well up in his eyes and roll down his cheeks. And he lets go of your hand, squeezing you a little tightly, hugging you, and then he just softly kind of like rubs his finger around his face, doing the stars again and again and again and again, quietly to himself.
And I think Ro just eventually, like, she tires herself out so much that she just collapses into sleep and she falls asleep.
Okay.
But everyone
Cool.
is
Sleep
death
as well.
warded now
Yeah, there you go. That's important.
for 8 hours.
Ro falls asleep. Craig falls asleep. We can all be falling asleep. Okay. When Gretta falls asleep, once she's fully asleep, unless you had something, Abby?
She just makes sure that everyone is okay before she lays her head down.
Okay. And you do. Some last healings are dispersed. After you fall asleep, in fact, when about everybody's out, Spagoober stays awake, and he very slowly gets up and walks patiently across the room, and Nom still has the crossbow aimed at the door. She has for about 35 minutes now, and he reaches over, and where her arms are locked and she's focused, he just puts his hand on the top of the bow, and he releases the mechanism and then just slowly uses both of his arms to let the cord be pulled all the way back, and then he pulls the bolt out and he slips it in her sheath at her side, and then he just puts on his hands on the crossbow and starts pushing it down, and it uses a lot of his strength, but slowly it goes down, and then he just pushes the crossbow back toward her chest, and he puts an arm around her shoulder, and he slides down and sits with her on the floor and kind of hugs her, and she stays watching the door, and he doesn't say anything. He just sits down with her, and Tello has stayed awake, and wherever Gretta has fallen asleep, he sits down next to her, and he just puts his crossbow in his lap, and he watches the door. And on that moment, in the last stronghold of their home, as the hate falls over Yalabrin,
Wow.
that is where we will end episode 174. Listener, life is an incredible adventure, and you are an important part of it. We will see you next time.